Hello and welcome to the 69th Breakfast Ball. I'm your host, Bob Cardia, and coming to you live from the day after our conference championship. Wish I had some better news to report, but unfortunately, uh, we did not pull home the victory this year. We came in third, which is not awful, but we did have higher aspirations. We hung in there. The thing of it is I wish the final round was 13 holes and not 15 holes, or not 18 holes rather. But we're a young team and we're learning to battle as we go. I think what most people need to understand about tournament golf, or life for that matter, is that success isn't final and failure is not fatal. I guess primarily the courage to continue, the courage to battle on is what's important. I talk to my guys a lot about success and failure, and the sheer fact is that you never lose. If your perspective is this, that you either win or you learn, if that is your mentality, then you're always in a constant process of succeeding. Watching my guys down the stretch yesterday was interesting. I mean, let me tell you what, there is no doubt in my mind that every member of my team gave their best effort yesterday. They're young. There was things that happened that you can't anticipate. Things that you don't, you wish don't happen, you hope don't happen. But again, life, stuff happens, and that's just unfortunately in golf and in life, that's where things go. But as you learn, finishing, for example, the teams that we played against, the teams that were our primary competition for second and fourth place, played the last 5 holes as a team at 3 over par. And for those of you who don't know college golf, at our level, it's you play 5 players, you count the 4 best scores. And I'm looking, after the round's over, doing my analysis that I always do. The team that came in second and the team that came in fourth both finished the last 5 holes at 3 over par. We finished the last 5 holes at 8 over par. So we coughed up a lead to the eventual second place team. And we almost, fell behind the fourth place team. Thank goodness we were able to hold on. But, you can look at that as a negative, which a lot of people in this world will do. Or you can look at it this way. Michael Jordan in his career made 9 game-winning playoff, shots to win the games. And wow, that's an NBA record. But the fact that's underrepresented is that he missed 26 game-winning shots in his career. So he made 9 game-winning shots in the playoffs, which is an NBA record. But he missed 26 game-winning shots throughout his career. And when you look at it that way, wow, I mean, that's an amazing stat. I remember watching Kobe Bryant's first playoff game, and he missed his game-winning shot with it wasn't even close. So when I'm talking to my guys, techniques for success or learning to succeed, a couple things that are common denominators with many great players is, one, repetition. I mean, the more you practice with attention and intention to every rep, the more likely you're going to be prepared when things are not going your way. And when I say that, I look at Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan, who said, and I guess my finest players that I've ever had on my team, same thing. They go to practice to dominate. Like, practice isn't just going out there because you have to and go through the motions. If you go out there and try to dominate, treat practice as a game. When you get to the actual games, things get much easier. And then in golf and in life, pre-shot. We talked about this on last week's episode. If someone would say, "Hey, there's an alligator behind you," ignore it. You obviously, ignoring that becomes exceptionally difficult. But if you have a pre-shot routine, let's just say in sake of golf, drop 6 to 8 feet behind the ball, and select 2 targets. Point your club face at the target, parallel yourself up, and go. If you do that each and every time, your body gets used to that as a pattern, and you stop worrying about the wind, the weather, the fans, the whole 9 yards. You stop worrying about winning or losing. So pre-shot, or as I like to say, staying in the present. Again, I talk about Eckhart Tolle's book probably 5-10 times on this podcast. You don't think about the future, you don't think about the past, you stay in the present, which is enormous, awesome, and another way that you can focus yourself on winning championships. The third is, and we've talked about before in the podcast again, is breathing. If you can control your breathing, you can start to manage your heart rate. And when lots of things go wrong in golf, your heart races, your blood pressure rises, you get sweaty, the whole 9 yards. If you can work on controlling your breathing, that's another thing that is hugely successful in learning how to win. Now, you need to put yourself in a position, time after time, round after round, learning how to control your A, emotions, B, breathing, 3, your game, your staying in the present, your pre-shot routine, the whole 9 yards. These are all proven techniques to help you learn to win. Now, like I told my guys, we're going to try to play in more bigger, larger competition events going forward. If you can do that, that's great. If you don't have the budget, the time, the travel to do that, then you need to start treating everything that you do as if it were that. And again, not always the easiest, but truthfully speaking, if you can start to train your brain to focus on, winning or dominating or whatever it is, that practice, that's what the greats do. I was saying to a couple of people that work with me the other day, is eagles don't fly with pigeons. So if you're looking to be a leader of your organization, a leader of your team, then when you get to practice or you get to everyday work, then dominate. Work on the essence of breathing. Work on the essence of pre-shot routine. Go, attention and intention, everything that you do. If you can do that and constantly put yourself in a position with a chance to win, then you can learn how to win. Anyway, with that said, we don't ever lose. We either learn or we win. Keep that in mind, guys, because as I told my guys yesterday, next season starts tomorrow. Next season starts tomorrow, right? As Rocky said, there is no tomorrow. Just keep working forward. Anyway, if you get anything on this podcast, as always, we get 10%. And if you could kindly write in the comments section, I love the breakfast bar. And on a quick side note, by the way, I always tell you to take chances, roll the dice, yada, yada, yada. Tonight, Coach Bob took that chance. I after Mom passing away a couple months ago, I decided, what? One of the things I always wanted to do was an open mic night. And for those of you who know me, the intro and the exit music on this podcast are me and my buddy Matt's band. but I'd never done a larger live audience. And earlier tonight, I did. I went out and I grabbed the mic, grabbed my guitar, and went out there and rolled the dice. And was it comfortable? No. Did I do it as well as I wanted to do? No. Am I thrilled that I did it? Yes. Because the only way you'll ever grow in life is by putting yourself in uncomfortable positions. Anyway, again, love and write in our comments section. I love the breakfast bowl. Have a great evening, guys. Thank you for watching the 69th episode of the show. I will see you next week. Remember, tomorrow starts your future. It's either day one or one day. And you know what? Tomorrow is day one. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I love the breakfast bowl. Puts you eligible for a Starbucks gift card. So please do that too. All right. Take care. Have a great day. And I will catch up with you next week. Bye-bye.